win. It is the player with the best teams that win. Good morning, respected jury members, professors, and all my brothers and sisters. My code number is 12, and I am standing in front of you to present my views on the topic sports culture in India. It fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you all have given me. First of all, what is a sport? A sport is simply an exercise and an exertion in which an individual or a team competes with another individual or a team just for the sake of entertainment. In a country like India, the Norman matured in 1900, Major Dhyan Chand in 1928, 1932, 1936, Leander Pace in 1996, Vijender Singh in 2004, Abhinav Bindra in 2008, Saina Nehwal in 2012, and PV Sindhu in 2016 have brought the Olympic medals for our nation. We proudly say that yes, sports culture still exists in the Indian society. As the ball hits the boundary, a huge uproar awakened all the Indian citizens to stand in unity under the Indian tricolor flag, which was flying high in the Stadium of Lords after winning the 1963 Cricket World Championships. Starting from the Desi Akhadas in the ancient times to the polo matches in the recent times, we, the Indian youth, is playing the most vital role such that we can win more and more Olympic medals in the recent future. According to the National Sport Research Commission, 69.6% of the Indian youth show vital interest toward the field of sports. And everyone sitting over here knows that the future of India lies in the mighty hands of Indian youth. The CII National Program tries to incorporate the educational aspects with the sporting aspects. Because according to it, sport is the one which teaches us that when you lose, it is your fault, but when you win, it is your teamwork. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, also gave the dream and launched the dream of Khelo India program on 31st January 2018 in Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium, which aimed at doubling the interest of sports within the hearts of Indian youth. And yes, 3,869 participants around the Indian society participated in the Khelo India program scheme in the first season only. But sadly, today also, there are some aspects in sports where we are lacking behind. There are some aspects in sports where sport is considered as an indulgence and not as an activity of our day-to-day life. But as it is said that where there is a will, there is always a way out. If according to a source, only 1 out of 10 people adopt the sport as a career, then according to another source, India is having the largest number of underdog players than any other nation in the whole world. If according to a source, we talk about gender discrimination in the field of sports, then according to another source, PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal and Mary Kom win the Olympic medals for this nation only. If according to a source, we talk about the funding problems in the field of sports, then according to the source, different IPL foundations have made the economical backbone, the strongest economical backbone in the field of sports than any other nation in the whole world. Rupees 575 crores of Indian currency have been sanctioned by the Indian government just for the field of sports. And only rupees 325 crore of the Indian currency have been sanctioned by the West Indian government for the West Indian sports. If according to a source, we thought that there is no name and fame in the field of sports, then why? I asked why the names of the national players are enlisted in the most gazetted awards in the Indian society, that is Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan. At last I want to say that if India is a human body, sport is its raging blood. And sports culture in India was, is and will ever prevail in the Indian society till your last heartbeat beats for your nation. Thank you and have a nice day.